Ace TJ 5G presents
Ace and TJ Daily.
For lack of a better term, direct result of the fact that my wife and I are very different people. For quite some time, she's asked me to do something. I'm like, I'm not going to go do that. I don't want to go do that. I don't want to go do that. It's not my thing. I don't want to go do that. But last night I went and did it for the first time.
That's Ace talk.
And while my mind was supposed to be at peace and I was supposed to be centering myself and becoming one with I don't know what, because that's not my thing, the whole time I was thinking, I cannot wait to tell this story on the radio. I went to an entire hour last night, 6:45 to 7:45, of nothing but stretching, a stretch class. And when I tell you it was one of the most excruciating things I've ever experienced in my life, it was excruciating. It is difficult because I am
physically excruciating or mentally?
Physically. It hurt a lot.
You're not flexible?
No, I'm not flexible.
I would think that because you're so tall, you would be flexible.
I am nowhere close to being flexible. Not at all. I am not flexible. And it's first off, it's in this hot room. It's like the same place that we did the hot Pilates that time. Hot Pilates is okay. You know, you're moving. You're doing, push-ups and strength and conditioning and that kind of thing. This is just stretching. Like at one point, I had to come out of a couple of the poses because my old man knees just started to hurt.
By the way, I've seen the women in that Pilates class, and they need to come up with another title for it. Let me just say that. Not hot Pilates.
Not so hot. Yeah, that's
just
not
average
so
looking Pilates. No, I'm kidding. I have no clue.
Decent.
Yeah. So you go in and it's like 95 degrees in the room to start out with. And one of the first things the lady said, and I thought about y'all the entire time because one of the first things she says, she's very, very nice, very, very kind. And I'm not making fun of it. I'm just sharing the experience because it's just very different from normally how I would operate. And she's talking about how the very first thing you do is child's pose, where you're on your knees and you have your butt on your heels and you're just stretching out in front of you to kind of begin to stretch out the body. And she says, as we make our way around the room, as we get underway, if you would like to refrain from being touched, because I will move throughout the room and help you with your poses or share some love with you. If you would like to refrain, just raise your hand now. I don't know if anybody raised their hand. I did. I was like, I don't think I'm going to raise my hand. And next thing I know, first thing she does is come over and take her hands and push down on my hips. And I was like, my fat hips are about as low as they're going to get, lady.
It was about to break like a wishbone.
She was like, oh, okay, thanks. And they're doing stuff like lay flat on your chest and spread your arms out in a T. Now roll and open your chest up. And it hurt so bad. But because I'm not going to not do it, she said, you can modify hell. I'll ride this train as long as I can because I'm not going to not do the whole thing because it becomes kind of a competitive thing because I can see the room and I'm glancing around and seeing who modifies. And the guy next to me modified. Well, I'm not modified if that guy's,
no ego, amigo.
Yeah.
Modify if you have to.
Do what you can. Is there a lot of guys in there?
3. Me and 2 other guys.
And were they a couple?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
They were not.
Were they also making out?
But it just sounds like a yoga class.
It's very similar to a yoga class, but a lot of it, it's, one part was, I want you to inhale compassion and let's exhale love for those around us.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Like, I'm not knocking it. I just don't even understand what that means.
That means you're taking it all in and you're going to change it up inside of your soul. And when you let it back out, you're going to push the good energy onto everybody.
Inhale compassion.
I love all of you all.
Try it.
Yeah, that's what, you need a T-shirt that reads "Inhale Compassion."
Right.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, the worst part, well, not the worst part was, but we were leaving, and Amanda said, "How'd you like it?" I said, "I didn't. I didn't like it." So there was nothing. It was uncomfortable. It hurt. Wasn't enjoyable.
So you didn't feel good afterwards?
No. And I guess I felt okay, but I was like, my neck hurt, and I was, I don't stretch like that. I'm not flexible. And then it hurt her feelings because she was like, that's something we could, I just thought that was something we could do together from time to time.
I hated it. Like Ed Asner.
He's coming out like all limping and stuff. Necko, the cricket.
I got a bad neck and a bad left knee, and I'm like, my knee is killing me.
You look like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. Just, I hated it. You didn't inhale enough compassion, apparently.
Yeah, clearly I didn't inhale compassion and exhale love at all.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, doesn't sound like you're holding in any love either.
It was like, you go, when you lie on your back, now take it in, let yourself become one with the earth.
She said,
What?
I'm going to come and love on you or something? Is that
Something like that. I don't remember exactly what she said. That she was.
when I got my butt up in there? I'm like, all right, I don't need any love on me when I got my booty
No,
up
it
in
meant
the air.
like what she did was she came in. By that, I think she meant like she helped you align your spine properly. So she'd take her hand and run it down your back and try and push it to help align your spine, that kind of thing.
Nah, I'm gonna give your booty some love.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that at all. And
Hey man, why is it that women never find things that they want to do together as a couple that are cool?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
And I'll go do it again.
Why does it have to be something so out of what the guy would want to be doing?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I just thought we could go see the Nutcracker every week during Christmas season. Something we could do together. Hey, what?
But you know what's going to end up happening? I'll go again because
sure.
it's ultimately number one. It's good for me. I do need to be more flexible.
Yes, you do, Ace.
Yeah.
I think we've proven that in this discussion. Mr. Selfish.
And two, it makes her happy.
Yeah.
I wonder what we could do a bit on the radio with what is the worst thing you did because it meant a lot to your significant other.
The most
Like
embarrassing.
you could have ended up
thing.
injured.
I could have.
You could have ended up in traction somewhere.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, I asked that a couple weeks ago. I said, he does a lot of things because she wants to do them.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what has she done for you that she does just because it makes you happy?
Like-
she'd go to,
She's young.
Yeah, I guess so. She's in her 20s.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
At Team Stowe, we want to make the home buying process an enjoyable experience.
Curtis, myself, and our entire team are here to help connect you with the best builders and realtors in the area so you can find the perfect home to make memories in.
Contact us when you're ready to see how we can help.